Hi everyone, and welcome along. It's mid-August 2016, beginning in good old England, and it's about this time of year you get one of these through the door. Okay, not a very nice one, but it gives you your yearly rate and what you're going to be paying for next year. Now, have a close look at this. So here it is, water bill. I'm with South West Water, the dearest in the country. Yeah, I know. We live in the southwest, so you've got to pay for it, and we get a £50 government contribution toward the bill because they are so high. They are ridiculous, but there we are. That's the way it is. Now have a look. There's my bill. I don't mind showing it to you. And as you can see down there, there's a little gritty bit that we want to talk about, and it's gone up to £38.50 a month. Oh, I don't have to do anything. They're just going to take it from our bank account. That's okay. Yeah, of course you can. It's gone up by about £8 a month. So that's probably about how much they've put the bill up by. But if yours has gone up significantly or is going up by quite a lot, then it's time to have a little look round at your plumbing. Right, so you got your bill through and it's a bit higher than you thought. Now if it's significantly higher for no purpose at all, i.e. you've not had extra people living with you, you've not had more usage than normal because you decide to buy a swimming pool and fill it up or something. That's a joke. Okay, so you look at your bill, it's gone up significantly. Now's the time to have a little look round and check that you've not got any leaks. Alright, now the main culprits are overflows. If it's a roof tank overflow, you should see a drip outside. There'll be a pipe dripping. Do check that. If you see that, you know you've got water running there. Secondly, the old overflow in the toilet pan. Now, you used to get an overflow pipe there that would run outside, but nowadays with all the modern ones, they run into the back of the pan. So it's very awkward sometimes to notice that you've got a little run there and water is actually running into the toilet pan from an overflow. So again, that could be the actual siphon that is letting by, or it could be the valve in the system is letting by. Either way, I've got videos on all those things, how to do it, the roof tank ball cock and how to renew the toilet ball valve, different types, and the siphons. Usual culprits are those push button types. They're pretty dreadful for leaking. Okay, but videos to cover all that. Now one last thing before I go. There is one I had from somebody that said they heard a noise at night, and that could be a particular problem one. If you can hear a noise, like a faint noise at night, then when it's dead quiet, make sure it's nice and quiet everywhere. Then get your kitchen tap and make sure it's off and not dripping, obviously, and put your ear to the tap, just like that, and have a listen. If you can hear a very tiny noise, like a vibration noise down there, you may well have a leak on the water main coming in. If you do have a noise there, get your water company to have a look, because they will identify if it's their side of the stopcock, i.e. the roadside, then they're responsible. It won't cost you anything. But they will identify if it's your side, in which case they will do nothing and it's your responsibility. Yeah, everything is, isn't it, these days? In which case it's got to be something you've got to sort out. Which now takes me on to the next item, which is a sheet that came along with the water bill, and I expect you've all probably got one similar. So we're going to move to that next. So, along with your water bill, usually accompanying it is this little item here. And basically it's an insurance to take out for plumbing. And what I'm really interested in, and what you'll probably be interested in, is the prices that these jobs are going to cost you. And if you get a plumber in, that is. And what they will cover, you know, on their insurance. Now, let's have a little look, shall we? Let's see, the first one up here, drain down. Okay, and isolate a hot water cylinder, £149. Okay, you can see it there, £149. Now I've got a video on that. You can go through the website, or I've got it on YouTube. Go and look for it, and it will cost you absolutely nothing to drain that cylinder out yourself. Turn the valve off and drain it, and it's done in a jiffy. So there we go. There's the first one. Second one here. Look, unblock an internal drain. Well, you know, they're talking about a waste trap. I've got loads of videos on traps and take them off. The main one I like is the pressure gun. That'll cost you about 16 quid, and blow it and you won't even need to take the trap off. You can do it yourself. Easy, simply, 5-minute job. This is probably the only one that is of any concern. It would be hard to do, collapsed drain, but this is so rare, believe me, and that one I wouldn't take on. So that's probably the only one that is worth the insurance. But it is a rarity, believe me. What else we got here? Look, we got repair a leaking toilet silhouette joint. I've got loads of videos on that. It's usually a multi-quick pan connector or a rubber cone connector at the back. On this one, I'm going to show in a close couple. It'll be the little connector at the back of the pan, or the little seal between the pan and the system. Again, easy jobs to do. I've got videos on them, and you just renew the rubber seal. Cost you about 12 quid. Okay. Next one, what we've got here, repair a concealed burst pipe. Well, you know, that's a can of worms, isn't it? You know, but I've got jobs on leaks and stuff like that. You can easily do yourself. You've only got to take the floorboard up and you'll find it. You can get even compression couplings that will cover a joint. If you put a nail through the joist, for instance, and gone through a copper tube, there is long brass fittings that will cover the joint, and you can do in minutes. And you know, another one there, look, here we go, unblock private drains. You know, I mean, I've got a video on there, rodding a drain, and a set of drain rods cost you about £12–14. I've also got the link to buy the drain rods, and you can do it yourself. And obviously you've got the rods for them there on in that you can always use again if ever, and lend to friends, and you know, make the money yourself, hire them out. But there you are. I just want to show you that one. Now, one last thing I want to do now is to turn to my computer. So, one last thing before we go, and that is, a few of you have said that some of the links to buy things on the videos are not appearing for them, and I've looked on my site, and they appear every time, of course, when I use my browser. It can be different for different browsers, I know. I use the Opera browser, I just happen to like that one. But I kept taking on what you were saying, that some of you wasn't getting the links, they were not showing to buy the item, and just put you in a general ballpark area. I use Amazon, and I put the links on the website, so you go there, and when you click them, you can buy the part. And you don't have to buy that part, you can buy a close one to it. There'll be others listed underneath, so it's not a do or die. You can look still yourself, but what it does do, it gives me a 5% share whatever you buy, which helps keep the old site going, and is good for me. But I went to a friend's house, to cut a long story short, short story long, and his video didn't show the links, and I couldn't suss it for a while, until I realised that he had a thing called ad blocker on, and it promises to speed up your site 3 times as fast, because the ads don't show anymore, which is kind of a good idea, but of course not any good for me. I mean, even on my front page, you can see I've got ads there. They're AdSense ads, water source, heat pump, need a new boiler. They're ads that are not I thought that bad, and they are still to do with plumbing and heating, and they help me when you click on an ads, or to look, you know, whatever you do, even an Amazon one down there, they help me keep this site running. And it just helped bloggers and people like me. I realise why people use ad blockers. I mean, I've been to sites where you get bombarded with so many, you're just despairing, isn't it? So I can see why people use them, because they are, you know, they can be terrible, and it's sites like that have caused you, the good customer out there, to turn on ad blocker, but it does shoot you in the foot a bit when you want to have a link like on my site here. So I've had to do something about it. I'll show you what I've done and what you'll get with your blocker on and with it off. So this is with the blocker off. So we'll just go to a central heating problem here. Let's go down the bottom here. What should we have now? Now, you mustn't look too much at my apprentice, he's hard at work. So let's have a little look down here, and we'll see how to fit a digital thermostat. Okay, so let's have a little look at that one. Okay, when it comes up, you'll see that. Now, when you watch the video, through, you'll see some little links pop up on the right hand side, and it will say buy the correct part here. Okay, so what it does, when you click that, it should take you here, and you'll see over there, there's the Honeywell valve, digital thermostat, and you can click that, and obviously it will take you there, and you can see the room stat. So you're not limited to that one. There's others also down the bottom that you can buy, and it doesn't matter what one you get, but you're in the right area. It's just a service I provide, because obviously I get a small amount of the price, 5%, and you get put in the right ballpark area to look for the thing. So what's happening? Well, once you put ad blocker on, things change. I've had to put a little red sign under these ads, because when AdSense blocker is on, you'll see nothing. It stops the Amazon as well. So I'll go to my menu settings here, and if I go, because I'm using Opera, I'll go to settings here, and I'll just click on block ads. Okay, surf up to 3 times faster. Oh yes, but we'll see what happens, shall we? So we go back here now. If I refresh the page now, you'll see what happens, and we'll refresh that now. As you can see now, the link is gone. Now what I did is I put this little red sign under the ad, so that when the ad doesn't show, this pops up. It's just to help us maintain our website. Consider removing your ad blocker. It's our only source of income. It is for us small people. Also, my links to buy specific Amazon plumbing parts will not work. Okay, so you can see the ad is gone. You know, it's not there anymore. So do consider just putting it back. Okay, just a small thing, but I think that was the problem with people's links not working. That may be different browsers, but do check if you've got that on. It will stop the links from performing. Okay, well that's about it. Covers everything, I hope, and I hope you can sort your own plumbing out and save yourself a lot of money. Keep watching the YouTube videos. You don't have to watch my channel. There's plenty of other people out there doing videos on plumbing. Probably good to have a good look around and see how other people do theirs as well, but obviously I prefer you to look at my channel. But thanks very much, and I'll check out. See you again. Bye bye.